Yellow, Oman Mars here again. Just wondering how you're doing today. This is sort of a random video. I came up with a list of things that I think there should be a well-known and commonly used word for, because they're things that happen a lot and nobody's really given them a name. If you do find the name for any of these things, comment them down below because I would be really interested to find out what they are. That feeling when you finally think of that thing that's been on the tip of your tongue for a long time. That is the best feeling in the world. When you are like not knowing how to do a math problem on your test and then like 30 seconds until your class ends, you're like, oh my god, I figured it out. I remembered what I was supposed to remember. That needs a name. When something tastes like a memory. When a food reminds you of a certain time in your life, or a certain person, or a certain event that was special to you, that should have a name. Smells that remind you of people. This one is actually pretty common for me. I will go into people's houses and it just smells like them. And I don't have any other word to describe it. It just like, it smells like them. That should have a name. When a usually happy thing reminds you of something sad, that should have a name. This is something that I make fun of Zach for. The urge to eat or drink just because somebody that you're with is eating or drinking. And I think a lot of people fall victim to this. You just like feel so awkward just like sitting there and watching them eat that you feel like you also need to eat or drink something. That should have a name. This is one that's actually super interesting to me. A dream that two people have that's the same. So this has actually happened to me before. I will describe a dream to somebody and they'll be like, oh my god, I've had that same exact dream. That should have a name. Yelling at someone who you know can't hear you just for the sake of letting out your frustration. That should have a name. That should be a verb. That should be like a well-known verb because I do that, my mom does that, everybody I know does that. You probably do that. And it should have a name. Reading the same sentence in a book over and over again because you're zoning out and not actually reading. This has happened to me more times than I could possibly count, and it's frustrating but also hilarious, and I feel like it happens to a lot of people, and I think that it should have a name. So if you guys can think of anything that you think should have a name, like a really common name, or if you know the name to any of these things, comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up because we need more words. We need more words for things. Alright, you guys, subscribe to my channel for more awesome and fun videos every Saturday, and have a beautiful day.